Hello. Just trying to get my iPad set up here. It doesn't want to cooperate with me. Hi, Kimberly. Hello. Just trying to get my iPad set up here. It doesn't want to cooperate with me. Oh my God, I do not like hearing myself. Hi, Kimberly. Whew, that's better. All right. I can see your comments now. I guess that's got to go back some more. Make room. Trixie, hi. So we are going to use some stencils today. Hello, Carla. I've picked a couple that I definitely want to use. I guess I better put that out of the way before I cut myself. And then I had a couple I wanted to show you guys because I think they would look really cool on a cup. Hi, Shelly. So I just want to talk to you for a minute about some really cool stencils. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Jen. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it tonight. Ooh, I know you're hot in Arizona, Donna. I just talked to my daughter earlier. She was telling me how hot it is. She's in Phoenix. Hi, Natalie. Or it could be Steve, I guess. But the odds are it's probably Natalie. So I just wanted to talk to you for a minute about some stencils and how they can be used on cups. And I have a piece of paper here. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Kimberly. So this is one of my stencil designs, and you can find my designs at Stencil Girl Products. But this one is S479. It's called Tightly Woven. Hi. Shannon, I never know. I never know when I'm going to go live. I just go whenever I can. And sometimes I plan to, and then crap happens, or I get busy, and then realize it's probably too late, and then I don't. My daughter, Tammy, my daughter is in Phoenix. So I wanted to show you this one because this one can look like a basket. That's what I designed it for anyways. Whitman. Oh, I know where Kingman is. Once a year, they have a big art and craft show. That is definitely called Life, Jan. They have a big art and craft show in Phoenix, and I went, not this past year, but the year before, in January. And it was a lot of fun, but it was pretty chilly. And so then I thought, well, maybe Phoenix isn't quite as hot as I think it's supposed to be. But that was just happened to be the season. These stencils are made of mylar. I'm just going to stir my paint up here. We do recommend that you either stir them or shake them. I forgot to shake it before I opened it, so we'll just stir it. So we're just going to play for a few minutes, and then we'll get started on our cup. We're going to do a shabby chic kind of look on our cup today. So if you like dab, this is just a makeup sponge from the Dollar Tree. I don't make the stencils. I submit my designs to a company who makes them and sells them, and then I get a commission on any of my designs that are sold. Now, some of the stencils I'm going to use tonight are not my designs. They're designs that were made by other artists, but I believe in supporting everybody. And I think that every single stencil they have is fabulous. the material and the thickness and everything that they make them out of is perfect. But you have to design your design. Think about what's called an island and a, oh gosh, I totally drew a blank. But think about the positive and the negative and which spots you want to show. It's still in the high 90s and it's fall. I think we had I think our temp was 75, 80 degrees today. So if you imagine this on a cup, it could look like a basket. See how cool that is? So you could do like a, oh gosh, I totally drew a blank. Like a hot air balloon type of thing with that kind of stencil. This kind of stencil, this one's called sheet metal, I believe. This is also one of mine. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. It should be written on here somewhere. I can't seem to see it. I think it's called sheet metal. But if you did this one on a cup, this would be a good one for a male type cup. Because, look at this. If you did it like on a silver cup with like a brushed aluminum paint, look at that. It looks like sheet metal. Isn't that cool? And this is another version of the woven one, but this one just has bigger weave, has a bigger weave. So then there's that one. Hi Kathy. Hi Brandy. So those are just some ideas that I thought that I would throw out there for you guys. And like this one's not mine, but it is still a cool stencil. And it doesn't have a name on it. Yeah, it does. It's made by Mary Beth Shaw. She's the owner of Stencil Girl products. But think about this one on like an underwater cup. Like under the sea. And it looks kind of like coral or something like that. Isn't that cool? Think about it in like bright colors and how cool it would look. But, so those are just a few. And then today, this is also one of my designs. This one is called Tapestry. So if you look at this, think about that wrapped around a cup. That would be really cool. Hi, Madison. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate that. You know, you always have self-doubt, and it really means a lot to hear stuff like that. That makes me feel very happy. Warm and fuzzy on the inside parts. Melissa, Cricut does sell some stencil material, and theirs is a little thicker than this, so I mean you can use it and there's nothing wrong with it, but I do find that these are better for wrapping around the cup. So tonight we're going to do like a shabby chic design, and then I have to do a blue glitter ombre, so I thought that I would show you guys how I go about doing that. And then we'll kind of go from there. But I wanted to show a couple cups for anybody who hasn't seen them that were made with our paint, our new Pantheon paint. This was done with our paint on Alive. This is Stencil Girl products all over this cup. And I just really think this is a cool look. I mean, this is totally different than what anybody else is doing. And that's the really cool thing about using stencils, is you can make something that nobody else has ever made. Let me get this up just a little more. Is that better? Can you see me now? Isn't it gorgeous? And like this one was done. No, that's still a little too far. I don't want you looking at me. You're supposed to be looking down here. Alright, and this one was made with our paint. and some gorgeous glitter underneath. And this design is available in my Etsy shop. If you guys want to use it, you're welcome to pick it up there. But this was done with our Pantheon paint and a dry brushing technique, which I think is really cool. You don't see a cup like that every day. Exactly, Melissa, exactly. And that's why I come in here to show you guys, because even if you use, you know, like if you were to buy this design and try this sort of a cup, it would look totally different, because your technique is going to be different than my technique. And your ideas are going to be different, you know. So we could take the same designs, but switch it up and make them totally different. You don't have to be like everybody else. I'm tired of cookie cutter cups. And let's see, what else have I got over here? This is one of my designs. This was done with our Pantheon paints. And then I made a, glitter's very pretty. And it looks 3D, isn't it gorgeous? To dry brush, I use a big chunky brush here. I've got it soaking in the water, but let me pull it out here and I'll show you. The best thing for dry brushing, there are these cheap brushes from, we either got this from probably Home Depot, and I think they were like $1. But this is like the best brush for dry brushing. Tracy likes to lick the cups that she likes. And you could totally take designs like this and add glitter to them, and they would still look really cool. But we painted this one to look like one of those painted trees. And then I did an alcohol ink on paper design and took a photo of that. Jennifer, if you'd like to buy these paints, you just send me a PM. I released them before my web developer was ready, so I'll send you a PayPal invoice through our business PayPal, and that way you're totally protected. So I painted this with the Pantheon paint, and thank you, Tracy, for posting that. And then took a picture of an alcohol ink painting I did and printed that on printable vinyl, and that's what these designs are made from. And this file will be available in my Etsy shop soon, but I have to fix a couple spots that didn't come out exactly right. So once I fix those, that'll be available in my Etsy shop. Is that upside down? Or is that right? That's right, right? Yeah, there, now it's right. So let's see, and then this one was done on a live in another group. This is what I call my tie-dye stencil technique. And this was a peekaboo as well. My Etsy shop is Tailored Tumblers. T-A-Y-L-O-R-E-D. This is another one that'll be available in my shop. It's basically the same file, I just switched it up a little bit. And this was a peekaboo with an alcohol ink resin base. And then this one was done with our sparkling alcohol ink. And you guys, this cup is so pretty. Like, I don't even know if you can capture that on film or on the camera, but it just came out so pretty. But I use canned air. Madison, my hand gets really tired because I have carpal tunnel syndrome in both hands. So I use canned air because the hand pump really bothers my wrist. You can see if you guys can capture that sparkle that's in there. It's just beautiful. Tracy posted a link to my Etsy shop there for anyone who would like to go look. Tracy's awesome. Alright, so how about we get started? Y'all want to get started on a cup? Oh, I forgot to get a wand. I have so many cups up here, like in different processes. I'll just steal the wand off of that one. Which one would you love to see me do, Madison? The one I'm gonna do? Is that what you mean? We're gonna go shabby chic today. And this is our Pantheon paint, and I'm gonna use the beige color. We haven't named our colors yet. We're working on that today, but then we got distracted. So I have a big fluffy brush that's what we're going to use for our base coat. Tracy does need a raise, doesn't she? Tracy is awesome. She's awesome. Tracy, do you mind sharing to our collective group for me, hon? If you haven't already done that. You've probably already done it, but... I did sand this cup just a little and wiped it off with some alcohol. But you can see how good these paints go on. They give really nice coverage. Aw, thank you, Miss Tracy. You're amazing. I do have a cup spray painted white. We could do that instead of the glitter ombre. I even went and bought canned air because I ran out last time I tried to do it. So the inks you can find on our website, but if you'd like to order the inks and the paint, just shoot me a PM and we can handle it all in one transaction so you don't get two separate charges on your card. Why not both, Tracy says. We could do that. We can't. We can only put alcohol on two, or resin on two though, because all my turners are busy. I saved 2 turners just for our live tonight. Now I'm just going to dry the paint with a heat gun so we can move on to the next. Would y'all stay on here with me all night? I always worry that I'm going too late. But then I think about the time difference and all that, and I'm like, well, this is early for some people on the other side of the world. That's weird, Dana. Mine don't do that. Chelsea, of course it depends on like what kind of techniques and stuff you're doing as to how long it'll last. But it lasts quite a while. We haven't like measured it to see. Like if you're doing a base coat and you do 2 layers, like I typically do, then you could probably do, this is a total guess now, so don't hold me to it, but I think you could probably do 15 cups with a base layer. We only have 13 colors at this time. We're going to add more later, but that is a set. Those prices are for a set of 13. You'd stay up all night. My husband will give up on me and go to bed long before that. Chelsea, that'd be great. I'd love to get some of these in your hands. So we have 1 coat down. I'm just going to dry my brush a little more. So to put the base layer on, you need a nice fluffy brush. Can y'all see okay? Is that better or worse? Yes, 13. Did I say something else? I might have been thinking about the inks. There's 18 inks and there's 13 paints. You're welcome. Tracy's awesome. She's awesome. Everything is awesome. I feel old because probably not many people know what that's from. Was it better with that other light on, or you want it back on, or leave it off? Mary, this is our brand new Pantheon paint, which is a nice alternative for spray paint. If you'd like to order some, just send us a PM. Tracy posted the information and links and all that stuff in the message above your head. Put it back on. Yes, Miss Mary, you did. You ordered one of everything. You're my favorite kind of customer.
Every customer is my favorite customer.
Hubby says every customer is his favorite.
I love you all.
No, he's over across the room, Tracy. I didn't see your message either. What was it? Yes, everyone counts. Kim June, these are our new paints. It's a new line of paints to give you really cool and unusual techniques on your cups. It's called Pantheon paint, and you can order by PMing me. Okay, Tammy, send me a message and let me know, and I'll send you an invoice. All right, so now we have that. I'm going to put a rag down on my table, and there's a gnat in here. And now, hey, honey, David, he put his earbuds back in. Can't tell him. So now I'm going to use the white. I usually ship pretty quick unless I'm waiting on bottles, and we are waiting on bottles that won't be here until Thursday. So there will be a slight delay in shipping at this time. Tracy said get to building another turner. She can't wait on you all day.
Let me order a turner.
No, she wants you to order another one so we can do more than one cup.
We can do 8 cups.
The turners are all full. So this stencil I really like, and I've already cut the name off of it, so I can't tell y'all who made it until I find it later. But I really like it because it looks like lace.
Where are the ones that came?
The ones what?
Those black ones.
In the drawer down there.
You can show them why. You can show them what they did. So they know.
So this is what we usually use. This is a 1 ounce. This is a 2 ounce. And I ordered from the same link, but this is what I got. That is not the same.
One of these things in that like the other.
Gonna save your empty gallon jugs. No, it's just a dry cloth. It's just to keep the cup off the tabletop. Because we haven't sealed these yet. But yeah, this is what we usually use, and this is what they sent us. So
That's why we don't have it till Thursday.
that's why we won't be able to ship until Thursday. Because the company that we get them from is stupid. They're stupid.
The company we used to
It's
get from.
actually a 2 ounce, but it's completely different. It's double walled. It's totally different. So now I'm just wrapping the cup, or wrapping the stencil around the cup. And then I'm going to get my makeup sponge, get a little paint on there, and we're just going to dab over our stencil. The key is that you want your sponge to be mostly dry. Hi, Teresa. Did I get it right? TNT, Teresa? Tammy, that's right. I was so close. So this is the white over the cream base. And this should look something like a lace when we're done. I'm going to turn it, leaving my stencil in the same place. See, I had part of it right. Teresa is my stepmother's name. She's a nice lady. I don't not like her. She's been part of the family a long time, so I may as well. Alright, now I'm going to turn my cup again, leaving my stencil in the same spot. Holding it down with my finger. We actually offer a discount for this group, but we don't have a military discount at this time. If I knew how to do that on the website, I would, but I don't. And I've got my web developer working on adding the paint, so I don't want to put anything else on him at the moment. But we do offer a discount for the group. Happy birthday to you. Oh Lord, you don't want me to sing. That's terrible. That'd be a torture. Tracy, is it really your birthday? Okay, now I'm gonna move my stencil. And look, we have lace. Thank you, Madison, for favoriting my shop. Oh, I was like, why did you not tell me it was your birthday, you big doofus? Birth name. You can find this stencil on the Stencil Girl Products website. And I can hunt it down and get you a link later. But I cut the name off of it, so I can't remember what the name of it is. Hi, Dee. Okay, now we're going to use this stencil. This is the one I told you is called Tapestry. Jennifer, yes, I think they have talked me into using both. So now, So now I'm going to wrap this one around. Hi, Dee. And we're going to do another layer with a very light pink. And to get a very light pink, we're going to mix this pink with white. Put my brush in the water like a good girl. I'm really bad at that. Not rinsing my brushes out. So we're going to mix. I'm actually just going to pour it because that'll be easier. Tracy, you're so funny. He's got his headphones back in. He's watching something over there. So we're going to mix pink and white to get a light pink. And I'm going to add a little bit more white to that. And we can warm it up, like if we wanted it a little warmer pink, we could add some of that beige color, which I guess we'll just do that, since I'm almost out of white. Isn't it pretty? So yeah, now we're getting the right color. Now we have a light pink. Okay. No, it's just the end of a paintbrush. Because I didn't bring any stir sticks in here. So now I'm just going to dip it in my paint. And this is the white, the beige, and the pink all mixed together. And we're going to start dabbing right over this stencil. So you want to dip it in the paint and then tap it over off to the side to get most of the paint off of the sponge. So it's kind of like a dry sponge. There is like some purple ink and paint on the stencil already, so we may even get a little bit of that mixed in, and I'm not mad about that. That's going to be cool. It's going to look good. I never wash my stencils unless I'm using something thick like a modeling paste, which is a technique for another video. But that is also something that mixed media artists use that you could use on a cup. So I'm just going to hold my stencil in place and turn my cup. No, warm it up for the color. Nah, that would dry it out. Can't do that. Okay, so I'm holding my stencil in place and turning my cup again. You have an idea? Let's hear it. Oh boy. Are you going to share, Tracy, or are you going to keep it to yourself? Could use a sewing clippy. Hey, that's a good idea, Missy. Sometimes I use rubber bands, but I'm more of a free-spirited painter, so I mean, that's tying me down, if you know what I mean. That is true, Tracy. Alright, my stencil's stuck to my rag. So I want to make sure we don't have a harsh line right here. So I'm going to do this little section and then I'm going to move my stencil over. So if we went past this line right here, we would have a harsh line at the back, and we don't want that. So what I'm going to do is match the edge of this flower up right here, and we'll just kind of fill it in. See, that flower is part of this flower, because this all lines up, if that makes sense. So I'm going to line that up right there. And then we'll fill in the white spots. And it'll look like it's supposed to be that way. Okay. So that's what we got so far. It's pretty, right? Isn't it pretty? Hi, LaDonna. I was drooling over your beautiful glitter today. Oh my gosh, I just love that one. What is it called? I've got it right here because I'm like, I need to use this on a cup. I love Poison Ivy and I love Collector. I mean, look at that. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. And look at this, called Poison Ivy, and oh my goodness, I just love it. Ugh. It's beautiful. And look at this one. This one's called Yvonne. Oh, I just want to put it over everything. I want to put it on all the things. And as you can see, like, there's parts of that aren't very precise, but that's okay. That just gives it that shabby chic look, and there's nothing wrong with that. I do want to incorporate a little bit of that flower on the bottom here, because see, our bottom's looking kind of bare. So I'm just going to line that up on there, hold it in place, which is hard to do showing it on camera, y'all. Like that. And give it a little dab of paint. Oh, Steak, I love that one too. That's LaDonna's brand. It's called Hero Glitter. Here's her card. I actually kept it here because I was going to talk about it later. So now we have some design on our bottom. Thank you, Tracy. See how awesome she is? She's the best, man. And y'all, hit Yvonne, LaDonna up. She's got some, I was saying Yvonne because that's the name of the glitter I like. Hit LaDonna up. She's got some beautiful glitter in her shop. And she doesn't advertise for herself. So now this is what we have so far. Now, just like that, that is a beautiful cup. But we're going to kick it up a notch. And I forgot to shake it. This weekend you have a restock and sale going to happen. Woohoo! I'm just shaking my paint. So now we're going to kick it up a notch. Where's my stencil? There it is. This stencil is called, this one is called, I can't read it, but the artist is Habicht, Habjic, and it's S313. That's all I can tell you. So we're going to wrap the stencil around, and we're going to get our, oops, I forgot to, we're going to get some purple, and we're going to mix it in with that pink, and dab it right over top. This will be just a little tiny bit darker than our stencil behind, that was behind it. Holy sheep shit. Look how pretty that is. Tracy, you crap me up, girl. A little bit of purple. Mix it into the pink. And then we'll do one more right about here. Alright. I'm going to do a little more right there. So now we have flowers. LaDonna, Carla wants to know if Heavenly Glitter is also yours. Alright, so now we have one more flower I had picked out. Where did I put it? This one is called Mandala Lace, and this one's mine. This is my design. And it is L794. Her glitter's heavenly, but her company is hero. Because she's our hero, get it? Oh, so funny. I'm so funny. Crack myself up. So once again, I've wrapped I've wrapped my stencil around. And now we are going to do some magic. I want to make sure this brush is really dry. Oops, I forgot to open my turquoise page. Okay. So I'm going to dip it in, and I've got my stencil tightly wrapped around my cup. My stencils can be found on the Stencil Girl Products website. So now I'm just dry brushing over this stencil. And the way you dry brush is you get some paint on your brush and you wipe it off on a cloth. And just dry brush over top. And what this is going to do is bring it all together and make it into one cohesive design. Yeah, this is dry brush, Kimberly. Tracy, you're funny. Yes, if you see a cup that I'm making and you like it, if you lick it and invoice, I can send you an invoice and it can be yours. So now we're back around to the back side here. And once again, we don't want a harsh line, so we're not going to do that section there where that line is. We'll go as far as we can, and then we'll move our stencil a little bit and fill in the gaps. Now look what we have. And you can keep going, like you can just keep layering until you have something you like. You don't even have to stop there. You can just keep going with it. I think I'm going to do that again and apply a little more paint. I'll line that piece up like that. And this time I think I'm going to use my sponge. Thank you, Nicole. Just shoot me a PM for the paints. So you want like enough paint on your brush, on your sponge, but not too much. If you get too much on there, it squishes down underneath the stencil, and then that doesn't always look so good. If you guys do go to Stencil Girl Products and order stencils, even if they're not mine, that's absolutely fine. Support all the artists. There's beautiful stencils on there. But please tell them I sent you. I'm just holding my stencil in one spot and turning my cup. We are trying to line things up with Stencil, Chelsea, but I guess Stencil doesn't work with our invoicing software, so I'm not sure if it's going to happen or not. Well, we did contact them and we got approved and everything, but we can't get it integrated with our website. Stencil squish, that's right. I'm holding it in place and just turning the cup. Yeah, just waiting for Stencil to do their part, and I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. My website developer was looking at it today, and apparently it's an issue that other sites are having too. So we use a system called OpenCart, and I guess that doesn't it doesn't have a plugin for Stencil. The angel wing stencil's beautiful, right? Alright, I'm going to pull this piece around because we did that section. We just need this little section in between. Well, we looked at Afterpay too, and it has the same issue. Alright, that looks better. I like that a lot better. What do y'all think? Aw, thank you, Iris. You see, it's not like the cups that everybody does. This is totally unique. I have a brush hair right there. There we go. I got it. Don't panic. I got it. I see the pinks and turquoises. Oh, they were made to be married to each other. I'm going to do some more stenciling on the bottom here in just a minute. And then we're going to dry brush over this, I think. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Thank you, Iris. Look, there's a flower. It's a fleur. Alright, I'm going to hold this in. This is hard to do on camera, but let's see. Okay, I got it. I got it. We have to dab kind of hard because these 24-ounce cups have like a kind of a divot in the bottom. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, see? Alright, now I see a little spot that I missed here, so I'm just going to get some paint and dab those spots. Those edges are a beast sometimes, y'all. Alright, I got all those spots. Let's make sure I got the top lip. Nope, I missed a spot right there. Actually, I kind of like the way that looks. Let's go all the way around. Okay, we'll be here, Madison. We'll be here when you get back. Probably, maybe. Right, Tracy? I just really like the way that edge looked with this, doing the dabbing on the color around there, so just gonna do it all the way around. Do it on the bottom too. Alright. Now let's dry it again. Alright, now, ooh, I had an itchy nose. Who's talking about me? So I'm going to get this turquoise off here. And dry my brush. We're going to use the beige paint. We're going to get some paint on our brush and then dab it off on our rag and just dry brush over top. It's kind of musical. We can post it again now. Miss Tracy can post it for you. The link for the stencils for Miss Iris. Just think of the possibilities. I mean, there's so many stencils on the Stencil Girl website. It's crazy how many options there are. We did a Southwest cup the other night that Tracy absolutely loved. And we used stencils for that one. I can't show you that one because it's on the turner right now. But it just came out beautiful. And the one that I have here that kind of looks like a votive candle to me. Oh, that was something I was going to do on a live, but I guess I should practice first, huh, LaDonna? Maybe I should practice before I go live with that. All right, and how about we dry brush some of that pink on there? What do you think? Or should we leave it? Weigh in. What do you think? Dry brush some pink over top or leave it like it is? Iris, these are my paints, darling. They're called Pantheon paint. For the paint, you have to send me a PM though. Because they're not quite on my website yet. Yeah, I think it needs pink too. Let's mix up some more of that color that we mixed up before. Something similar anyways. Let me see if I can find a paint mixer. I'll use this. Oops. So we don't need much since we're going to dry brush. It needs a little more. That's probably way too much. Alright, so dab it in the paint, dab it on the rag. It's about time for me to wash my rags. And then dry brush it over top. Guess it wasn't too much after all, y'all. We used every bit of it. Alright, I have a paintbrush hair. I hate when that happens. Alright, did I miss any spots? Nope, I think it looks good. Now when we put epoxy on this, it's just going to really pop. My alcohol ink, Carla, can be found at ChristyTaylorCreations.com, or you can just send me a PM and I can send you an invoice. We have 3 different types of alcohol ink. We have regular alcohol ink that's just a highly pigmented ink. We have metallic alcohol inks that are a metallic ink, not a mixative like the other brands. And we have a sparkling alcohol ink that's called Sparkle Spirits. And those are all the same colors as the regular alcohol inks, except they sparkle. Alright, so we're done with this cup for now. I'm going to set it over here where it can dry. Get this rag out of my way. Yeah, it's basically dry. Here, I'll give you a little teaser, Carla. Hold on. I'll give you an alcohol ink teaser. Just let me close my paints up. I'm so glad you like them. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Amy. Alright, so Carla wants to see some sparkly alcohol ink, so I'm just going to do it right on the desk here, then I can just wipe it up. This is one of our sparkles. This is our Royal Spirits, and this one's called Zinnia Ruby. Get you down here closer. Can you see that? Whoops. Can you come help me? Knocked over the whole thing. That is some wicked sparkle, isn't it? Look at that. Hi, Sarah. Unicorn poop. Yes, I have my own brand of alcohol ink. I'll show you some more colors as soon as hubby picks it up for me, because it just knocked the whole tray in the floor. He's a good helper. I'm going to clean this spot off so we can put ink there. Thank you, honey. You are awesome. You're my favorite honey. Okay. Let's put some more ink in that spot. How about that? Let's do Let's do this green. This is a Gaia Green in the Sparkle Spirits line. Can you see that shimmer? Here, let me do this. I'll put y'all back up there in a minute. Can you see the shimmer better now? Wow, that's hard to show on camera. Let me get another one here. This one is Cleopatra Copper. This is one of the Royals. Let's do one of my favorite colors. Isn't it gorgeous? I can't do it with one hand, y'all. There it goes. This one is Bast Blue. Facebook's making it difficult. Let's see. I was going to show you the orange one. It's one of my favorites. How about this one? This is called Yasmin Gold. This is another of the Royals. Clean up my blue. Look at it. It's so pretty. That's Yasmin. Let's see, what else do I have here? This is my most favoriteest color ever. This one is called, whoops, let me clean up my Yasmin. This one's called Bridget Blue. Aren't they beautiful? Let me see if I can find one of my purples here. Since I dumped the whole thing over. Oh, here's Helios. This is a gorgeous color. Get that off. Let me clean this one up. This one's called Helios. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at all that shimmer. Shimmer, shimmer. Let's see. Get this one, and then we'll try and find a purple one, and then we'll move on. This one's called Anna Yellow. And of course it's mixing with the other colors that are on the pad, but you can definitely see the shimmer. Thank you so much. I'm pretty proud of them, and I use them a lot. Alright, let's see if I can get y'all back up there without turning you off this time. Alright, just let me put the lids on these. This is a 1 ounce bottle, and this is a 1/2 ounce bottle. Whoops. Here's the Luna Black, and the Luna Blacks will sometimes go into other colors, as you can see on the edges there. There's a lot of colors in there, so you'll get some purple. Move my cam up. Oh, am I still zoomed in? There we go. Now this is, I guess it's like plexiglass. Oh. Thank you so much. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Like, you can see that it's like blue and purple, plus it's shimmery. It's a gorgeous color. Let me turn the big light back on now, so maybe y'all can see better. So you still want me to do the alcohol ink with the air to blow the alcohol ink around? Is that what y'all want next? Or do you want to see the glitter ombre? Y'all are upside down. Oh, thank you, Tracy. You're so good to me. I don't deserve you. Alrighty. Yeah, you want to see it again? This is what we just did. So for those of you who missed it, you can come back and watch the replay. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. It's gonna look gorgeous under epoxy, y'all. This doesn't even do it justice. Once that epoxy gets on there, it's gonna be beautiful. Beautiful. So happy together. Yeah, we lost a bunch of people, so I wonder if we should go ahead and epoxy. What do you think, Tracy? Or do y'all want to see the alcohol inks? Weigh in. What do you want to do? Epoxy or ink? You want it all. I want it all, and I want it now. Who said that? Who can tell me who said that? Whoops. That was from Willy Wonka. Veruca Salts said it. I want it all, and I want it now. The snozberries taste like snozberries. Oh. All right. Find my handy dandy cup holder. Yep, the Spoiled Brat, that's right. Madison, here's the first one. I can taste the gravy. Move the cam up again. Me too, Tammy. Absolutely. And the bottom. The other one is creepy. That's very true. Okay, can y'all see the whole cup there? Is that better? Is it better? Let's see what else I can dig out of my box here. Somehow Helios ended up without a lid. What is this? Some Bridget Blue. We'll put some of this copper out. Why does it look so weird? It's weird. What's on the desk? Oh, this is our cup. We're just getting started on the second one. used to go to school with some barn hills, Amanda. This one's Rhea Red. So we have Rhea Red, Cleopatra Copper, Bridget Blue, Aphrodite Purple, Bast Blue. We have 2 Bridget Blues. And we need pink. And then this one is Pavardi Pink. Oh, yeah, I found it. All right. You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Maybe it won't look warped if we center it. Is that better? Maybe a little bit more this way. Okay. This is so fun. I love this technique. Woo! Oh my gosh, what the heck and heck? The whole lid came off of that thing. Let's get another one. Dang, what am I doing wrong? Oh, success. I think it's going to work better if I hold. Let's move all these over to the other side. Absolutely, Madison. I want you to fall in love with my inks and order them. The canned air makes it a whole lot easier. And your ink goes a lot further too. The sticker's coming off the bottom. I was a little too close that time. Ooh, it's getting cold. It's freezing my fingers. Gotta warm my fingers up for a minute. Got some ink right there, but that's okay. We can fix that. Just get a little alcohol on a sponge and wipe it away. It's like it never happened. Isn't it pretty? And it's unique. Alright, let's use some of this Bast Blue. Yeah, my fingers were getting cold there. I think I'll grab another can so I can let that one warm up. I can't reach it. Too short. Okay. Alright, let's put on some darker blue. Shake it to get that shimmer moving around in there. And then spray. Oh, I forgot to take the thing off again. And you can see I'm just putting a very small drop of ink there, so it really doesn't take much. This is just one I got at Walmart. It's called Surf-On Electronics Duster. But you could use any canned air. It doesn't have to be any specific one. I don't think. Ooh, I bet that would be pretty. We could also do it with stencils, and that would also look cool. So we could do like our dry brushing in the top half of the cup and do our alcohol inks like this at the bottom. I bet that would look cool too. Well, I love your brain, Tracy. Alright, that can's cold, so we're going to switch back to the other can. I think we'll incorporate some of this purple now. This one's called Aphrodite. I wonder why that sticker came off the bottom. That's weird. This time I'm going to tilt it way up and let it run, so it will go up higher. Ooh, now it's cold. You're not the boss of me. I'm punk rock. I do what I want. You don't want no boo-boos. This spot's bothering me, so I'm going to wipe it back a little. It will probably be okay, but don't like it. How about if we do these darker colors at the bottom and then do some lighter colors at the top? Alright, I want to fix this spot, so I'm going to put it right there. There. Magic, I tell ya. Warm my hands up for a minute and let the cans warm up. It's pretty cool, right? What, from the canned air? I bet. It gets really cold. Well, you know, that's basically what they use when they do like your ingrown toenails and stuff like that at the podiatrist. They use really, really cold stuff to numb your skin. That's looking pretty cool. My hand is cold. The sneak peek. I thought we were only doing 2 cups, Tracy. Did you slip another one in there on me? I think you're being sneaky. That's what I think. Hi, Misha. Welcome to the party. Oh, that can's cold. Oops. Sorry about that. Dropped y'all on your head. Oh Lord, she had another idea. You're not ready for it to end, so you added more cups. Y'all are funny. Not properly satiated yet, huh? Oh, damn it. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. They blow so much harder when they're fresh. Whew, that didn't sound right. Oh, the new inks. Oh, no, I haven't. We could actually maybe throw some on here. No, Martha, the cup does not have epoxy. It just has a layer of spray paint. Alright, let's get some copper in there. Hi, Jackie. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. And then I think we want to put some dark colors on the bottom after this. Isn't it cool, Sabrina? I love it. I love it. Alright, let's add some more dark colors in here. And kind of let them run a little bit before we blow. Let it drip a little and blow it lightly so it fills in those gaps at the bottom there. Just drip a little. Whoops. Looking pretty cool. Let's add some more purple. And then we'll go from the top with some light colors. Bonnie Blaze. Oh my gosh, I used to work with a Dr. Blaze. Spelled the same way, Bonnie. You have a doctor, a heart surgeon in your family? Alright, that's what we got so far. I'm going to put a little bit more on that spot right there. Yes, thank you, Tracy, for remembering that. So far, I think I want to like follow this line though, because it left a shadow, so we'll just do that. Like we meant to do that. There. We'll do the same thing here. Then let's put one on this side just so we match. That one's dead. Switch cans. Alright. Oh, that would be very cool, Tracy. That would be cool. That would look really awesome, actually. Alright, so let's do some of the pink. Did I get the pink out, y'all? Did I hide it? Do you see it? There it is. Way back there. Some pink. And some of this yellow. And maybe some of that gorgeous orange. Where did I put it? There it is. Ooh, it's kind of cool. I don't know why it's doing that, but I like the effect it's giving us. Ooh, that's cold. Maybe I'll switch cans. Woo. Woo. I think you're not supposed to turn it upside down. That would also be cool. Flames, very cool. Should we keep going? That would be very cool to do flames at the bottom and then add smoke over top. I think I'm just going to drip. I don't know about this cup, y'all. It's kind of a hot mess. You can go. It's fine. Yep. Definitely going to drip from the bottom and see if we can save it, but I think this is going to be a stripper. It's inspiring, even though I think this cup is a hot mess. Well, that's kind of cool, actually. Maybe we'll go with that. Taylor, this cup is a hot mess, dude. Don't judge this cup. It started out as one thing and now it's turned into something totally different. And I have ink running in my lap. So we're just going to keep playing. Uh-oh, that ink bottle's dry. That's true, Tracy. All right. That's actually kind of cool. It is fun to just experiment, but not when you're live on camera and you're supposed to be making something that everybody wants to make. For those of you who don't know, Taylor Duncan has a awesome YouTube channel. It's called Duncan Custom Airbrush. And it's not just airbrushing. He's got all kinds of cool creative videos up there. So y'all should go check him out. I'm going to dry this because this is kind of cool. It is not what this cup is supposed to be. Thank you for sharing Duncan's channel. With the Mustang on it. Oh, that's cool. I mean, if nothing else, it could be the bottom layer of a peekaboo. It's not terrible, see? Maybe we should do some of the blowing over top of that. That's true. Well, we saved one on camera the other night, remember, from it was in the strip pile. That's exactly right, Madison. My husband was actually saying that earlier. He said you should show them how to fix mess-ups. It's actually kind of cool, though. It's not bad. I'm going to maybe drip some from the top, too. Diane, my hands, because I, mix and bottle my own paints and inks, honey, my hands always look like this. But, that being said, when you wash your hair, most of it comes off. Something about the texture of your hair helps take some of it off. Yes, these are all shimmer inks that I'm using, actually, Madison. There are no rules, exactly. I always liked that commercial. There's one rule. Keep your shirt on.
There's anarchy.
Okay, I'm not hating it now. How about we try some of the copper? Copper or gold? Gold or copper? There's no rules. Keep your shirt on. There's one rule. All right, weigh in. Copper or gold? I need opinions. Copper? Okay, we have a copper. Oops. Never leave your heat gun going after you set it down. It's unanimous. I don't know if I like it though. I don't know if I like it. Let's try some turquoise over there. So a couple things, like going back to what you were saying, Madison. We started in a whole different direction, Darlene. It kind of took over, took its own direction, decided what it wanted to be. Sometimes that happens. We were spraying it with the canned air, and then it was looking pretty cool, and then I decided to do opposite colors from the top, and that did not look cool. So then I kind of went from there and just started dripping ink, and now we're here. And I don't know what it's going to be. It may get stripped. Who knows? No, they don't transfer to your hair, but that would be cool if they did. Let me just dry it and then I'll hold it up. Oh, you know what we could do? Hold on, let me get something. 1 second. Oh, yes. Yes. This will give us some cool. Yes, this is what we needed. Yes, yes. This is saran wrap. Alright, so we have saran wrap on there. Now I'm going to hit it with some heat. And then we'll peel the saran wrap off. And that will look really cool. Okay, let's see what we got now. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Like it too. Should we try to squirt some inks with the air like we did from the bottom now? Looks like water for a mermaid cup. You're absolutely right, it does. I don't hate it. Let's see how this looks. We'll do one little spot. Oh yes. Oh my gosh, I have something running on me. The canned air was condensating all over my table. Happy accident, absolutely. That is for sure. Ah. This definitely is calling for a mermaid. I'm going to put the stick back in this thing. It's a lot easier to handle that way. There we go. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it alone. Maybe drip a little more from the top where that copper is. Just a little. Together. Alright, I think once we get around this, we're going to be ready to resin. Yep, just blasting it with air. And then we put a whole bunch of ink on there, Amy, and then covered it with saran wrap. And then we blasted it with some more air. And now I think I'm going to smush it again with the saran wrap because that gave us a really cool looks. Just kind of put it on there and mash it. Yeah, like a siren. I get it, yep. This started in a whole different direction, Amy. Like, this is not what we had in mind when we began. But then I flubbed it up and I had to come up with something because, you know, I'm live and I can't just throw it across the room like I might have done if I had been alone. I might have said some not so ladylike words and just sent it for a fly. Share with me, Amy. What you got to share, darling? Cynthia! Weren't you here earlier? Hey, babe, you go mix us some resin. Alright, I think I'm going to quit messing with this before I hate it again. Hubby's mixing us some resin. We'll resin these 2 cups. At least I'm really happy with the other one. I'm not sure if I'm happy with this one, honestly. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's okay. Oh, I spilled ink over here. Do you want to see some resin? Every one of those cans is still cold. There you are. I thought she said she wanted to share something, then she disappeared.
What are the sticks?
I have them. Oh, I used that chopstick that's in there.
I just got sticks.
Oh, I don't know.
Home Depot.
In the car, probably still. With the spray paint. Use that chopstick in there. Kitty. Siggy kitty. Alright, let's bring the turner in. Let's see. Whoops, slinging stuff off the back of the desk. You're welcome, Madison. This is the other one we did, Amy. This one's much cooler. They want me to. Hubby says it's ugly and I shouldn't put resin on it, on this one. I can't hear them.
What if you spritz it with alcohol?
Tracy said, "Hush, David."
Nani, it's ugly.
He says it's ugly.
That's worse than farting in church. I know farting.
They like both of them. So maybe you're just being too judgy. All right.
Call me President Washington. I cannot tell a lie. That's President Washington. Looks like somebody beat it up against the cherry tree.
He says it looks like somebody beat it against the cherry tree. He's so mean to me, y'all. Just downright rude. All right, here we go. Believe it or not, they said you're wrong. Well, he put his earbuds in. He can't hear me now. Oh, there's a paintbrush hair right there. Where is it? Right there. And cheap paintbrushes. Is there another one? Yep, right there. Alright. Now we're ready. I'm just mixing my epoxy here. Always be sure to scrape your sides and scrape your stick. You hear the boys? They're actually on their games in their rooms, and sometimes they can get a little loud. But they're having fun. I don't even care, as long as they're having a good time. I just scoop some resin out on the cup. I use 1 squirt of each, and we have the pumps on our resin. And I use 1 squirt of each, so that's, gosh, I just totally drew a blank. I think that's 2 ounces. And it's more than enough to do 2 cups. There's actually still some left. Alright, so there's that. Let me get my torches out of fuel, so we'll use the heat gun to pop bubbles. Just let me get this resin off my hand. Got always get it on me. It never fails. Even wearing gloves. Thank you, Tracy. That paint just pops, right? 2 ounces, that's right, yep. And I have some alcohol here in a squirt bottle, and I use that over top of the places where I get the resin to get the residue off my hands. Alright, so now we need our heat gun. Usually I would use a torch for this, but it's in the other room, so we'll just use the heat gun. So we're just trying to warm the epoxy up so it glides over the cup smoothly, and we're popping any bubbles that we have. Oh, a fabric tumbler. I tried one of those one time and I just didn't like the way it was looking. I kind of want to put some turquoise glitter on the bottom of this cup, y'all. What do you think? Should I put some glitter on it? Cynthia, you'll have to show us. We want to see it when you're done. The paint cup, I want to put some turquoise glitter on the bottom. What do you think? Should I? Okay, we'll go look at it when we're done, Cynthia. I bet it's a lot of work. Yes, yes to the glitter. Yes. Alright, so I tab a piece of paper actually. Let me clean up my resin spills here first. Do it! Mod Podge after Mod Podge. Oh, she says she posted a pic on Facebook and only took two layers of Mod Podge. So this one, yeah. Yeah, I posted in the Creative Collective group too. We want to see it. Whoops. Glitter everywhere. Girl, there is no wrong way. It is all about your creativity. You're creative. There is no wrong. There are no rules. Put your shirt on. There's one rule. Now I'm just trying to blend that turquoise glitter up so it's not just a harsh line. Alrighty, I think that's enough glitter. So I'm going to pour this back in here. And then I have decided that I'm going to glitter this cup too. Oops, I'm getting glitter everywhere. So as I get further up the cup, I move my glitter up higher, and that helps it spread better. I needed to do this glitter ombre anyway, so we'll just make this part of our live. Whoops, let me save that turquoise glitter because I love that shit. I use glitter a lot, girl. I don't know what you're talking about. Whoops. Very true, Tracy. And now it's exactly what my customer asked for. Once that layer's dry, we'll put another layer on it to make it smooth, and then it'll get its decals. I'm just pushing down any pieces of glitter that are sticking up around the edge. There's a chunk right there I don't like. Yeah, you're right. I should be wearing a glove, but I was just touching it for a second. Just for a second. Tracy, is Biddy there with you, or is she asleep? Oh, excuse me. This is some of, oh, she's with her mom. This is from Hero Glitter. This one's called Speak. I'm just going to put a little bit of this one on there. She's a sweetie. Uh-oh, I guess I missed the stick in with my turquoise. Oh well. So what do y'all think? Did I save it? Custom mix, that's right. Lick, lick. I definitely like it better now. I did not like the alcohol ink going down. I'm just gonna say, kind of agreed with hubby. I mean, if I had kept working with it, maybe, but. I'm just trying to blend in my glitter there. You guys have any questions? Hi Sherry, I didn't see you. Shirley, I didn't see you come in. You need to go up to the shed tomorrow, Tracy. For reals. Tell you tomorrow? Okay. Look at that color. Well, guys, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna log off for the night. Thank you guys so much for keeping me company. I hope you have a good night. I'll talk to you later.